Okay, it's time to work on our T5 transporter where we start working on the subframe. We need to make some modifications to get the gearbox correctly aligned into its position. First step, what we'll do is we'll start making some markings where we need to do some grinding off of the material. Also underneath here, if you check here on this side, so there you can see the gearbox is resting on the subframe. So we're going to make some markings and start trimming out material to try and get the gearbox aligned. So I think let's get started with that and see how it goes. Okay, so we need to make white markings. I think we trim off from there, make a cut on that side, and we'll obviously trim off this edge here, that edge there, and from this side, let's see, it's not a lot of material, just a little, but it's gonna be difficult to get the camera in here. I think we'll follow that through, and then we come down here over there. It looks like we'll get enough clearance.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's looking like enough
Looks
clearance.
good. Let's see how it goes. That's enough clearance.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we won't cut out this edge. Let's first go on to that edge there, and then we'll see on the back here as well how much to cut. Let's make a mark on this side. There we go. Okay, I think we got that mark sort of. Let's get the engine out and then we start grinding. Okay, so the engine is out. So there we can see our markings. We need to grind off this piece. I think we'll run straight over there up to this edge here, and that way let's keep this piece on here, because this piece here will still support and keep everything together. Let's do it piece at a time and we see. Okay, let's get the grinder. Okay, it's grinding time. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna need to try and cut from the bottom. I think the best is we check this car up. MS, I think let's get it up. Top.
Yeah.
You can check it here with the camera. So there it's the cut over here. We're cutting out that piece. And we need to get to the bottom and cut the same on the bottom. Then that piece will fall out. Okay, let's get the car up. Should be loose. MS, hold this for me. Thank you. Gotta be careful, the pieces are sharp. There we go. So that's the piece, whole chunk out. Haha. Hey, let's see what happens when we bring the engine back in. How does it fit then? Think we try that, MS?
Yeah,
Let's try it and see.
let's go for it.
Okay, let's show our trick, how we're checking the lining up of the engine to make sure it's parallel to the body. So we're using the two fenders here, and when we do that and you come over here from the top, you can see that straight line that the engine needs to go a little bit more back on the passenger side. So we need to get this bottom in more, but we're still stuck with getting it further in. What's holding us there is still the subframe. I need to trim a little bit more of the subframe material. Come check over here. So here's over there, you can check on that corner there. Yeah, so we still got it touching there, and my plan is to trim it a little bit more. Let's make a marking. I think I can grind it on the car here. So make a marking here. Let's go a little bit further with that. So I'm gonna stroke is not marking there, but okay, something like that, and this piece will come down a bit more. You don't go too far down, something like that. It's not making a good marking, but I know exactly where I want to cut it. Let's see if I do that. There, I want to cut it there on that side, and this one will come straight. This line will be straight here. So if we cut that piece out, it should help us to get it in there. So let's do that cut quickly. It's not a big cut. Hopefully I can get the grinder in there from here. I don't know, let's see. Just step a bit back with the camera. Let me try. I think we got this piece loose. Can come check it out here. That's this piece here. It's gonna be now loose. It's still a bit hot. It's really hot. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so if you check really, if you come in here, let's get the light up here again. Now we got we got leverage to move back again. Okay, MS, try and push the gearbox back here with your small jack. Yeah, oh, went a lot, eh? Okay, you can go a little bit forward, just so we got space for movement. That's good. Just there, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, just there. Okay, we've got clearance there. Let me get the heck out of this corner. And let's check how's the lining up. Where's it? Where's the line? Let's check with the line how we're looking. Let's go. Or does it look like it's still skew?
Don't know if it's just me or if it's looking worse.
No, but maybe that side moved back.
Yeah.
This side moved also. That's the problem. So let's just. There we go. That's where we want to be. Let's check on this end. It's the line. Down. Yeah, there we go. Nothing touching the line, right? So there we go, we can get it now straight. So we don't need to cut more material out there. It seems like we're getting there, hey? So we've got the engine, let's say, parallel with the engine bay like this. That's good. And if I look at the material that we removed, MS, it seems really good. And the height of the engine is also looking good.
It is.
So we now got it to a position where we can start at least getting the mounting brackets fabricated. I think also what we must check, MS, is the intake manifold. We'll have to modify the intake manifold for the brake booster on the top. But the way the engine is resting right now, I'm really satisfied with it. It looks good. Let's check. Let's do a double check on this side here. If we see the lining up from the brake disc, the center bearing to the output shaft of the gearbox, that looks okay. I think that's enough. And then let's just double check on the other side. Let me get my light. So on this side here, how do we look? It's also looking good. It's the same. It's the same. And it should be the same because we got the engine at least parallel with this output brake discs. Yeah, so it's straight with the hubs. I'm happy with that. MS, what do you think?
It's looking
It's
good.
looking good, no?
Yeah.
I think it's there. See, this year we'll have to modify this to get this bracket straight. That will work there. Also on this side of the engine, there's some good space between the pulleys and the chassis. Have a look here. See that space there on the side? On the side wall to the pulleys, there's enough space on there. And if we come on this side, with our cutout on the subframe, we got enough clearance on this side as well. So it's really looking good. I think we can start trying to get 1 or 2 mountings at least with the brackets mounted onto the body, so we can get this engine hoist and jacks out of the way. And then once that's working, we'll plan our next moves, and we'll have to strengthen this. I'm still a bit worried about the subframe on this side. I think we need to try and strengthen the subframe on this corner here to make it, let's say, more rigid. Because remember, this bottom wishbone from the bottom of the suspension arm, it's bolting onto the subframe, and that must be really, really solid. So we'll make sure that we reinforce this properly and it's strong. Okay, so I think, yeah, MS, for this episode, mission accomplished. We made really good progress. We got the engine and gearbox lined up into its position where we want it, and we can now move forward with the next steps for engine mountings, reinforcing the subframe on the bottom, and then looking at other modifications that's needed, like the intake manifold, which we need to try and make a small cutout on the corner to clear for the brake booster. But we're getting there, one step closer. So I think that brings us to the end for this episode, and then we'll catch you in our next episode. Please remember to
Like and subscribe.
see you there.